going? Right now, it's currently 2 a.m., April 20th, Easter Sunday. I just got back from a little bit of a mini trip up north. I'm back in Miami now, and this is a week of my life. I was gonna go to sleep, and then, I don't know, I was just kind of like, I can do whatever I want, so I'm gonna go take my car out. I have been out of Miami, the main city, for the past like 36 hours, and I'm craving driving my car. So thankfully I have the luxury at 2 a.m. to say I can drive my car, and that's what we're going to do. Our stores ended off at really good revenue yesterday. Kind of like these whole weekend of lives, just to really show you guys like the raw reality of these stores. And so a couple weeks ago, we kind of found a product that did well for us. And then as tariff news got introduced, then just Meta started to absolutely shit the bed. Right before the tariff news came out, we were scaling a couple products. One was hitting like 4K days. One was hitting like a 1K day. So we scouted it up, and then Meta news hit, and then it went down a lot. And then I've kind of just been in the trenches, just getting these products back up and running. And then now, going into present day, which is April 20th, we have one store, which yesterday, let's show you guys real quick. This has gotten us 3 sales. This is, by the way, this is a testing store. This is a completely new store that I haven't really showed you guys yet. This got us 3 sales yesterday, and this actually isn't even day 1. This is day like 3. The day before yesterday, which was the 19th, so I'm now referring to the 18th, we got 3 sales. Going into the 17th, we got 4 sales. You get the point. So what we did today is we're just testing more ads, because our CPAs are a little bit on the iffy side. We're literally just trying to get profitable CPAs, or they're like break even. So we're trying to test more ads, more variants of the one getting us all the sales, to see if we can get some pretty cracked and nutty CPAs. Anyway, going into the second store here, yesterday we just hit a 1K day, and we just crossed 1K day on one of our stores. Now, if any of y'all have been following on my weekend of lives, you guys know that I had a main store that we were hitting like 4K days with. This is not it. This is a completely new store which I started, which was actually the store in the weekend of life, which was doing like $200, $300 rev a day break even. We got it up to around 1K day. Why or how? We just let the campaign optimize, and we tested more ads. Simple as that. We did around 20% margin yesterday for around $200 in profit. Now, going into the store that you guys saw me doing like 4K day with, after once again the tariff news came out, it hit this store really hard. So yesterday, I believe we did like, let's see. We did $262 in sales, which was really shitty. And yesterday we lost around $162 on this store. So we were negative. This store is really bipolar, just because, for example, yesterday the 19th, being unprofitable. This right here is the same amount of ad spend on the 18th, but we almost had triple the amount of sales, and that was profitable. So this store is really bipolar. Today I have high hopes for this store, because already we are 2 hours into the new day. We have 3 sales. And it's like a $10 CPA right now. So we're getting really good CPAs already early on in the morning, which is always a good sign. But we're just going to continue to let them cook. Long story short, if your store is doing bad, just test more ads. Continue to let the campaign optimize, especially if you saw good results from it previously. And if you know it's doing bad because of some sort of news that is literally worldwide spread, even affecting the stock market, aka tariffs. Now there's also a lot of other shit going on in my life, but we're not here to complain. We prayed for problems like these. I have Easter Sunday service today, since it's 2 a.m. at 12:30 p.m. But I just want to go drive my car a little bit. It's a Sunday morning or Saturday night, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's go. I forgot to bring you guys along for this morning, but I just finished up Easter service. Was around like an hour and a half. It's 2:29 p.m. right now. I'm back at the crib, but now I'm leaving after walking into that door 5 seconds later, because I'm about to go eat. Apparently, one of my boys says it's this fire ass spot where it's like they cook Wagyu, and like it's like perfectly cooked. It's all the way down in Coral Gables, but today's such a beautiful day. It's Easter. I still have work to do today, but I'm just gonna go there, try it out. But yeah, we're headed there right now. Let's go. All right, so we didn't eat. The restaurant was closed. Now I'm back at the crib, just took a call. Now it's time to make some food, I guess. All right, so I want to go over the stores, take this time while my car is warming up. Long story short, our stores are either unprofitable today or break even. Yeah, I know, quite unfortunate. It's just one of those days on Meta. I asked my dropshipper friends also how their performance is. Everyone's performance is a little bit on the shitty side, which is okay, but let me show you. So this is store number 1. This right here is unprofitable by like, I believe like 70, 60, 50 bucks, nothing too crazy. Literally 9 sales. I think it has like $200 in ad spend. So not really the best. Now going into store number 2, I bumped budgets to $150 daily budget. I believe right now it's spent around 80 bucks or 70 bucks, and we've gotten a total of 5 sales. That's like break even, because our break even ROAS on this store is also pretty low. And then going into the third and final store, this one I believe is like a little bit unprofitable by like 2 or 3%. Like I told you guys yesterday, we hit a 1.1K day on this store yesterday, and it was profitable. Today, you can see we have $766 in sales, 13 orders. We have a huge spike going up, so I'm pretty hopeful that we will become profitable. But I believe right now we spent like $400 on ads or something like that. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. Today's just one of those days, once again, that Meta is just being weird. It's unprofitable. Over the past 2 weeks that I've been doing these weekend lives, Meta's just been super, super, super weird with all their little bipolar stuff they got going on. Anyway, let's show you guys how much I paid. I pay off my credit cards every single week. For those of you that don't know why I do that, I do it just so I can, number one, get a better understanding of how much money is the true amount in my bank account. I know it's recommended to pay off credit cards every month, but I prefer to do it every single week. It's my personal preference. But you can see right here, we paid off credit card number 1 for only $764. This is Monday to Friday, by the way. So $764. This is on my card that I just buy a bunch of dumb stuff on. Some actual decent stuff like school subscriptions, business dinners, business trips, all that stuff on there. This right here is my second card, which is I run all of my ads on. Okay, anyway, this is how much we spent from Monday to Friday. I just got a payment that I had to pay from, you can see we have a payment right here from $9,078. That's like pretty much mainly ads, and you can see kind of going up on the charges here. We have like Shopify charges, more Facebook charges, Loom subscriptions, school subscriptions, proxies, PayPal to a team member, Triple Whale. So literally all, I mean Ritz-Carlton, but you can see literally all, what do you call it? Like just advertising, dropshipping stuff. So it is what it is. The Ritz-Carlton, I was just staying at a Ritz-Carlton like 24 hours ago. That was the trip that I went up north. I didn't film it because once again, I didn't want to, but yeah, I stayed at the Ritz, so that's why the Ritz is right there. But everything else was like, yeah, Facebook charges mainly. So that's fun. $10,000 will be taken to my bank account tomorrow. Now we're gonna head to the restaurant. Our reservations were 2 minutes ago, but yeah, let's get there now. Fish? Oh my gosh, dude. That's bad. What are your margins today? Hey man, the Easter margins need to be studied, bro. They need to be stopped. It's bad. It's bad, dude. That's not bad. Show the camera real quick. Oh, look how active it's getting over there. Holy shit. So the time is 3:06 p.m. I just finished eating food. As y'all can see right here, food has been absolutely demolished. I have a decent amount of work to get done. Today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. Got a call to take. I'll pick up the camera once again when I'm doing like an e-com store review type of like update. But until then, I'm literally just going to be working on all my other business stuff. Getting a bunch of shit done. Quick tip and trick for you guys. I know a lot of people can relate to this, is when you eat, you get tired. A little tip and trick you can do is just drink caffeine immediately after or even during your meal. So I like to use this coffee. Where'd it go? It's this coffee that's like anti-crash coffee. It has like mushrooms in it too. It's called Everyday Dose. So I like to use this, me personally. But let us just throw it in a cup, get hot water, stir it up, and you're good.
145%. But
which is like 100%. Fire. That was a little call update with one of my boys on tariffs. That's kind of the power of your network. Is one of my friends, he's currently chilling with a supplier right now, and he said, call me, I have an update on tariffs. So yeah. My boy Garrett with the C8 just got a McLaren GT, so he's down below. We're about to go check it out right now. Yo! Bro's Cole's going in fucking... Bro's Cole's going subsonic. That's crazy. This is a sicketh new little whip. Dude, I wonder if you can tune for flames. Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, look, you're smoking now.
Wait, we gotta pop the front. What are we doing? Pop that joint. To check out the space. The hood looks sick. I like the little aero dents in it.
No fire extinguisher. I think it had one and they took it though.
Oh.
I swear it had.
You're right.
Stolen.
It's supposed to, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It's pretty clean though.
No, yeah. Same trunk space as mine. The hood's thick. Holy. This is good.
Let's go.
I like. Dude, look at the lineup at the freaking building right now. GT. You have a V. Wait, that's a Vantage. Wide body Urus and GT3RS. This is sick. Wow. Alright, the time is currently, what time even is it, bro? It's 1:43 a.m. I've literally just been working. I have a bunch of energy right now, so I have the ability to work. We just got an application for somebody who wanted to join the uni. This guy, I'm not gonna expose his name, his anything, but he basically works in a marketing agency. He's been trying to make dropshipping work, and he invested into a mentorship in the past. He's gotten a lot of mentorships in the past and gotten scammed out of it. So he literally says like all these mentorships that he bought in the past have pretty much made him close to homeless, kind of as a joke, but he's 10 out of 10 committed, and he's literally ready to just crush it right now. He sent in this application 15 minutes ago, and I want to actually call him personally myself. I usually never do this, but I want to call him myself because it's actually like such a fire application that we've got. I genuinely do admire this and his openness to telling this application page that we have kind of his struggles. So I want to call him right now. I don't know if he'll answer at this time, but let's see. Yo.
Hello.
Ayan, this is Ben.
Who's this?
This is Ben.
Ben who?
Ben Liu.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see now. Okay.
Yes,
Ben
bro.
Liu, okay,
Yes,
okay.
this is Ben. Dude, I was working at my desk.
You're literally talking like one of my like white friends.
Bro, I was working here at my desk, and
Oh, you personally reach out to?
I don't, but I will say I was at my desk and I look at all the applications that we have for people who want to join the
Probably
uni.
saw I put in much information.
Yes, and I will say yours was actually, it stood out to me, and I appreciated the openness that you had, and so it's literally 1:45 a.m. for me right now, and I was like, I'm just gonna call this guy. Bro, it's been a pleasure speaking to you.
You too,
Keep me
bro.
updated in your loop. If there's any other updates or if you want to join or do anything, ask any more
course.
questions, let me know. That's
But
all.
yeah, bro, I'll definitely hit you up, okay, man?
All right, we'll speak soon, bro. It's been a pleasure.
All right, take care, brother.
Peace. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day out. It's good. Life is good. Woke up today with some really good store news. Before I kind of get into that, some life updates. We're just looking good, bro. Life's good. Grinding it out. Recently, in the past like 24 hours, as y'all saw last night, I don't remember if I recorded or not. I was up till like 2, 3 a.m. Literally just working, and I'm never usually up that late working. I'm usually just like doing random stuff. But recently, I've just kind of been on this like huge, just like grind mindset. I don't know what hit me. I think it was just like a realization that I just like gotta make more money because I'm just actually so broke. But now I'm like literally just, I was working just fine, like full speed, full energy. I probably could have worked even longer if I wanted to, but I forced myself to go to sleep last night. So I don't know, something has come over me and given me more strength and more power, which I really do appreciate and I'm thankful for. And I think it's just myself and God just telling me that I have the ability and I can work harder. So yeah, today I feel super fucking dialed. Right there, as you can see, we have our check engine light again. It's almost like a tradition. It's a good luck symbol now, because it comes on like once a week. So I don't know, check engine light, interesting. But let's go into the stores. So right now we have one current store. The time, what time is it? It's 11:46 a.m. This store is currently at $494 in total sales. We spent $168 on ads, yes, with a 3 ROAS, and our net margin is literally 46%. If you see, I scroll down, our CPA, new customer CPA is $14. You can also see our conversion rate is literally 10%, which is crazy as shit. And if I scroll down, you can see it also shows our product cost too. So this is actual accurate tracking. So freaking crazy. What I basically did is I have the Facebook app on my phone. And so I literally just scaled campaigns. I'm on the ad manager right now. You can see right here, it spent a total, oh, hold on. You can see right here, it spent a total of $175. And we've gotten all those sales. So I basically just went into the top campaigns. I bumped the budgets and was assess it later on in the day. Okay, let's go into store number 2 as well. You can see it's at $451 in sales. We spent $260 on ads, 1.73 ROAS, with a net profit of only $10. I didn't do anything with the ad manager today just because obviously our net margin is a little lower on the store. This is, interestingly enough, the store with the highest ticket item, and it has the lowest margin, but it is what it is. We're going to continue to let it spend. Haven't touched anything campaign-wise or budget-wise with the actual ad manager just because, once again, our margins are a little bit low. But to be fair, it's quite understandable that we're getting we're getting low margins because I posted 3 new campaigns last night. 2 of them being image ad testing campaigns. Or sorry, 1 of them being an image ads testing campaign, 2 of them being isolated scales. So I think this is a good time to talk about what isolated scales are. Last week in my week in life, I talked about how in all of our ad accounts, we basically, if you haven't watched that video, then I highly recommend you do, but we scaled up that first store I just showed you guys that had like 50% margins. That store used to be at like 4K a day, but it only was at like 10% net margins, or it was at like 20% net margins, which was really good. But then once the tariff hit news, it fucked up the entire store. So we changed the campaign structure to what's called a 1 CBO method, where you basically, the way that you test ads is all within 1 CBO. And if Facebook believes that an ad that you post in that campaign is better than the previous ad, it's going to allocate the campaign budget to that ad, aka not requiring you to spend a shit ton of money testing ads, but also allowing Facebook to do its thing by choosing which ad it believes is going to give you the lowest CPA. And that's kind of the campaign structure we switched into all 3 of these stores I'm about to show you guys. But we're kind of just like continuing to scale it up, and that's why you can see we really have 50% margins on a 1 CBO ad method. So that's something to know. Now this second store here, we basically isolated scales, or once you like test a bunch of creatives inside that 1 CBO strat, you're gonna have a lot of creatives like every like here and there. It's gonna get like really low CPAs that start getting sales, and so you kind of want to isolate the scale to allow just like a campaign to just truly spend to that ad, because sometimes you have so many ads in a campaign, it just kind of fucks it up a little bit. So I take all the winning ads from that winning CBO, or from the 1 campaign CBO, and I put it into its own CBO, and it's kind of like the winning campaign ad, and I just allow that to be an isolated scale. You can see, I'll try to cover some stuff up here, but an isolated CBO that I posted yesterday, but you can see an isolated scale CBO that I posted, it has a $10 CPA, so that's like not too bad. It only has 1 purchase, but we also are testing image ads, has no purchases. Another isolated scale is $17 to spend with no purchases. We'll see, hopefully it starts cooking up soon, but once again, I have not touched anything regarding the campaign budgets. Now, going into the 3rd and final store here, I did touch campaign budgets. In fact, I actually like doubled it. Quick sidetrack, it's basically 12 p.m. right now. I have a call at 3, I have a call at 5, and I have a call at 6. So I have a lot of shit to do today.
Okay, our margin went down a lot on this store, but you can see it's literally 9% net margin, $11 in profit, with $129 in total sales. So not the best. It's a 1.4 ROAS. I'm gonna try to fiddle-faddle around with it when I'm back at the crib, but once again, we're testing image ads on this store. It's not doing too well. And then I also rose the campaign budget to $250 daily spend from like $175 previously. But anyway, we'll assess all these. These stores have been really volatile the last couple of days, especially with all of like the tariff news and stuff. But I did just post something on my Instagram story regarding tariffs. I have a supplier who basically started charging me tariffs on that second store I just showed you guys, and my shipping costs quadrupled, like 4x'd. And so I have another supplier, which I was using for stores 1 and 3, which he was like, we haven't gotten affected by tariffs yet, you can fulfill with me. And so he actually gave me a cheaper sourcing cost for my second store product. And so I'm like, oh, that's fire. But I have a third supplier who was like, yeah, they're gonna start charging you tariffs in like a couple of days because everyone's getting affected by it. So my third supplier that I have, they're basically a logistic company who is based in China. It's actually someone who I've worked with in the past, a supplier. But what he specializes in rerouting all of the packages to other Asian countries like South Korea, and I think there was another country as well. But basically it prevents tariffs. So if you go from South Korea to the US, it prevents tariffs from ever being hit on the package. So basically you're just like shipping a product to South Korea, and South Korea to the US, and then from a US fulfillment warehouse to a customer. Now you may be like, Ben, that price sounds so expensive. It only increases the product price by like $1 or $2, which is, yes, a lot, but you just saw my shipping costs quadrupled just because of tariffs. So I would rather take option 2 instead of option 1 any day of the week. It just kind of goes to show the power of having connections and having a good network, because one of my buddies actually introduced me to that supplier, so God bless his soul. But yeah, I'm probably gonna start using supplier number 3 if supplier 2 starts charging me tariffs. I don't believe tariffs are gonna be implemented for a long time. I just truly think supplier 3 is what I'm gonna be using, kind of like a short-term supplier to prevent these tariffs from hitting and affecting my business negatively and just like literally destroying my break-even ROAS. But yeah, I'm basically just gonna probably switch to them. I'm getting sourcing costs, but yeah. By the way, everyone inside the uni gets all those suppliers. So if you're wondering like how you get it, you gotta join the uni. But yeah, now we go to the gym. Time is 11:18 p.m. Believe it or not, I know this is gonna be a complete shocker, but I've been working the entire time since I last picked up the camera. I don't even know what time I picked up the camera last was, but I'm ready to pretty much get ready for bed. Like I said this morning, I've been in this like really clear headspace recently, which I'm not complaining about. And I think it has to do with just like me waking up and just being more grateful. This is serious. This is such a real talk. I've been waking up recently with a lot more gratitude and thankfulness for the current situation that I'm at in life. I'm also coming to find out a lot of the stuff that I want in life to reach the next level basically just costs more money. And that basically means that I need to make more money. So I've been in this very clear, dialed headspace. It probably is also a combination from like the ungodly amount of caffeine that I'm consuming each day. I'm super dialed in every single day. Like for reference, I'll show you guys the e-com stores in just a second. I wish I could show you guys my notebook. It looks like a psychiatric patient, like a patient like drawing on their walls, because I have words absolutely everywhere, bro. It's crazy. Right now, we're currently, or me and my team, you guys will see, we have 3 stores that's currently getting us like really good sales, almost hitting all 1K days. We have a 4th store, which I literally got up and running active today. And this is a super important topic, is like, even when you have shit doing well, do not think you just like take your foot off the gas. I see so many people do that, and like they think, and yes, I understand like splitting your focus to a certain extent is not good, and if you don't have teams built out, then you can't really manage 4 stores all on your own. But I see so many people with teams like just kick their feet up just because they have a store doing well. I promise you, like you have to keep your foot on the gas. A lot of people, when they make their first dollar, like they think their time is worth shit. It's not. You know what I mean? Like until you're a millionaire, like your time really ain't worth shit. And like even to this day, like I'm still grinding, as y'all can tell. If there's one thing you get from these weekend lives, that I'm fucking grinding with all humbleness in this next statement, like probably harder than you are, right? And that's exactly why I've gotten results, unlike everyone else. And I really do enjoy the grind. That's exactly why when I first started speaking in this camera 2 minutes ago, I said I enjoy having this clear headspace because I'm able to work like 8 times more efficiently. Let's go into the store. So we have 2 profitable stores today, 1 unprofitable store. This right here is the store that we have at our current lowest scale. And it is literally at $300 in total sales. As y'all can see right here, we spent $300 on ads and we lost money today. This was the store that was literally at like 40% margins when we were testing the product. We lost $96 today. That's a negative 32% net margin, which that may seem bad, but we were kind of testing a lot of creatives. We were testing a lot of image ads. We were testing a lot of new creatives. So tomorrow, if they don't do well, obviously I'm just going to turn it off and then our margins will obviously go up. This right here was another store that we tested on as well. Wait, where was it? Yeah, so this was on another store. We only had 14% margins on here, but we had a 1.5K day today. Right here. You can see if we scroll down, the net profit was, what does that say? $203, 14% net margin. Once again, we were testing a bunch of ads on here today. If I wouldn't have tested ads, we probably would have been at like 18, 19%. But once again, you got to take 1 step back sometimes to take 2 steps forward. I think that's the same. But anyway, yeah, so that's $200 right there. And then third and final store. Literally this is the store that we've been running for like the longest time ever, that once again we hit like those 4 or 5K days with, and then it kind of went to shit and then went down. Now we're back to 28% net margins using the literal strategy that I told you guys about at the beginning of the day today, for pretty much for free. I'm saying that because a lot of people would charge for fucking knowledge like that, but I'm just giving it to y'all for free. The 1 CBO strat. Now we're basically at 28% net margins. We had a 1.3K day today. Focus right there, $715 on ads with a net profit, what does that say? $372, which is 28% net margin. But yeah, that was pretty much what today was. Really solid day. As always, we're getting a bunch of shit set up, always and forever. We're always getting like chargeback mitigation stuff set up on all these stores, teams built out, better ads, assessing ads, looking at what does well, seeing what doesn't do well, making variants of stuff, getting abandoned checkout stuff set up. Those are always my main focuses when I'm first like birthing a store into fruition. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll catch you all in the morning. Okay, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Right now the time is 12 p.m. I got a bunch of calls today. 1 at 2, 1 at 3, and then I got a little task to do at 6:30, which is go film a bunch of stuff. Now that I'm thinking about it, if I have a call at 2 and it's already 12, yeah, I'll be back in time, we're good. Anyway, let's do some quick store updates. Stores are doing really good today. The 2 stores that were doing good yesterday are doing good today, and the store that was doing bad yesterday is continuing to do bad. Tripwheel is taking such a long time to load, so I'm just gonna open up my Shopify dashboard since that's quicker and just tell you guys what the profit margins are, because I checked like 5 minutes ago. First store is the first store that I always show you guys. This one I believe is at like $600 in revenue right now. It's 12. We should hit maybe like a 1.5K day. I just scaled up our 1 CBO from a $750 daily budget to from a $500 daily budget to a $750. So if we do 2 ROAS today, it's 1.4K. As y'all can see right here, so far at 12 p.m., 7 current visitors, $592 in rev. That, I believe right there, we're at super high profit margin on the store right now, like 28%. So whatever 28% of 600 is, $200, I think. Don't quote me on that. That's basically what our profit is right now in that store. That store is really high. This store, I believe, is also, what was it? I checked it. It was like 24% as well, which is really high. This is another store, $799 in revenue. We should do, I just bumped the 1 CBO from a $750 daily budget to $1,000. So we should do like a 2K day on this store today. Third and final store, we've spent like $60 on ads and we've gotten 0 sales on it. So in the case that it just like really shits the bed today, I'm going to just descale it, try to test some more ads for tomorrow. If it doesn't cook, then I'm going to kill it. But you can literally see right here. Oh wait, is this the wrong store? No, this is the right store. Yeah, literally 0 sales, 30 sessions. Super shitty. It is what it is. Literally just what the protocol is. If you ever have a store that's kind of like you test it, it does well, and then it shits the bed. Honestly, how all of my product tests have been performing recently. So the best thing to do is to, number one, not scale. A lot of beginners are so eager to scale and they don't realize that when you scale, your ROAS goes down. So you need to scale in a very profitable place. And even if you do scale in a very profitable place and you just completely, your store shits the bed just like you saw, you need to descale, and you also need to test more ads. And I think a lot of people, they get confused with the term test more ads and then just throw something at the wall. A lot of people throw stuff at the wall and they hope that it works. Yes, that is a method, but I have seen what works better is to literally just do research on your competitors, do research on what they're doing, do research on the best performing new typical data videos that are under your product or under your niche, and replicate that and cross-reference with using ChatGPT, and just ask it to come up with new marketing angles for you. This takes like 30 minutes to an hour, and a lot of people are too, like, why did I fucking forget the word, lazy to do it themselves. And if you do it, you're gonna reap the rewards. And that's exactly why you are able to see me scale these 1 CBO methods on the other 2 stores to literally, I just bumped both of them basically up to $1,000 a day, is because we have the ability to just sit down at our fucking desk and just do a little bit more than just 2 minutes of work and actually figure out, okay, how do we formulate our ads so it means something to people, it actually hits people at the right perspective, at the right angle, and it actually convinces people to buy. And it's a lot more simple than it actually seems. I know it seems kind of daunting, but I promise you it's a lot more simple than it is. You have to do research on your customers, your market, and just create better ads overall. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to try to do with this store that has 0 sales. I'm gonna probably post a bunch of new ads for tomorrow. If they don't end up cooking within the next 48 hours, I'll probably end up killing the product. We have that 4th store that I said that we were testing on. No sales yet, just 1 add to cart, but it is a $200 product we are selling. Yes, you heard that right, $200. So I don't really expect any sales to come in like this. I expect like 1 sale to come in today. But anyway, I'll catch y'all before or after the gym. I don't know.
Once you get that attached pixel page, run the ads just on the ad account immediately. It should be good.
Sounds good.
All right, so I've been working for the whole day. It's 6:30 p.m. right now, and as y'all see from my Instagram reels, they're very high quality. But I'm about to go film a bunch of more content for my Instagram reels. We're literally about to run around the city, film a bunch of content, film a bunch of clips, like literally me acting homeless. I don't know how crazy that sounds, but that's kind of what it takes. So we're filming a bunch of clips, getting my friend to help, and that is right now. So let's get it.
Bro. Get that shit out of here! Stop! Alright, lock it. Alright. Fuck. Dude, come on, dude. Is this too much? No, it's fine.
Are you recording?
No, not yet. Just trying to get the shot. We're going to 2. Ready? Post nut. 3, 2, 1. What was like the hardest thing, I guess, like when you started? Because I know a lot of people, you know, I do e-com as well. So like, I guess like, what's like the hardest thing that you have to go through to, I guess?
Listening to people's advice that I thought was the correct advice to listen to when I first started out, and trying to figure out why did it not work when I was promised that their advice would work. And I think that's the most degrading thing as a beginner, is because like you look at all this advice online, you look at this person you look up to, and you're like, oh my god, like they know it all. So then you buy their course and you're like, oh my god, it's actually shit. And then you're like, oh, bro, like what am I supposed to do now? Like just buy more courses? And so it's very degrading going through that, because you don't really know what to do, and you feel like you've learned nothing, you've spent more money on some bullshit, and you're in the exact same position, if not further behind, because now you're confused on top of everything as well. That's the hardest part. But I'd say the biggest thing to counteract that is just continue to fail, because in failing, you actually learn the right shit to do, more than courses can teach you, more than anything. When you fail, you learn the most. And just don't give up, bro. Like, as many bad people there are in the space, there's equally as many good people in the space too.
To end this off, what would you say is something someone that's watching this should know in terms of like e-com?
I would say flip the camera real quick.
Yeah.
Show where we are. We're literally in the center of Brickell. Okay.
Crazy.
2 years ago in 3 months.
In a McLaren. Forgot the McLaren.
Yeah, 2 years ago in 3 months, I was in Maryland, like
eating fucking just literally with rice. Actually, my diet was the same in Maryland. But I was so obsessed with making this shit work, and I was like, how am I gonna make it work? I just kept on working, bro. And I would say my biggest advice, I really don't have any. There's just so much different advice to give. But my biggest advice would be, everyone moves at different speeds. Everyone moves at different paces. What you see online, you know, what someone online takes them 5 minutes to do, it might take you a week. And you need to understand that, as you're not perfect. You're not like everybody else. You're not this like, you know, and in fact, you know, you're special, but the thing is, everyone thinks they're fucking special, right? So you have to understand, you have to have some humbleness and realize, like, you've just got to want it better than everybody else. Because there's so many kids, so many fucking online money kids nowadays trying to get rich. You got to figure out, what can I do that's going to absolutely shit on my competition? And if you don't think big like that, and if you're not waking up every single day with the fire literally under your ass, like itching to become rich, always thinking about becoming rich, not talking to anyone unless it's about making money, not doing anything unless it's making you money, and the people who are just going to completely just wipe you out in fucking Facebook ad library, because they're sitting at their desk all day making better ads than you are, whether it's at the gym because they want to be more jacked than you do, everything. I'd say don't make life all about comparing yourself to others and a full competition about being better than others, but use other people and their mundaneness and their averageness as motivation to realize there's nothing different between them and me, and I can become way fucking richer than they can, because what the fuck is special about them? Most of the time they're smart, they're cool, but most of the time nothing different. I would say that's my biggest advice.
Well, thank you, Ben.
That is the Ben Talk.
Goodbye.
Please.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the time is 6:06 p.m. Yes, it's a new day, it's the next day, and it's 6 p.m. I've pretty much just been working all day today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Woke up, I still haven't gone to the gym yet. And in fact, I'm in my car right now and I'm not even going to the gym yet. I am still astonished by how much traffic there is on my Google Maps. So I'm not going to the gym until a little bit later. It's 6 p.m. I'll probably go to the gym like 8. Right now I'm headed off to my boy's crib. He just recently moved into a new building, and apparently his Sky Lounge is so great that I have to go check it out. So I just brought my laptop, low mobile station. We're gonna head over there and get some work done. Stores are doing really good today. I'll update y'all later. One store is at really good margin. Another store is at like 7-8% margin. And then funny enough, the store from yesterday, which like literally was like super shitty, like the one that lost us a bunch of money, that I tried scaling up and like completely shit the bed. That one today is like 50% margin. So it gave me the realization this product likes to be handled at low scale. It can't handle high scale right now. That just basically means, once again, more ads. So working on all that. I pretty much got everything done today besides just a couple things that I got to do for the uni. That's pretty much my work period. I'm also looking at hotels to book for me and my family in Tokyo, because they were like freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, where are we gonna stay? And I was like, okay, I'll figure it out. I'll book something for us. And so I got to take up the task now to find something, find somewhere to book for us. But yeah, I think both the stores right now are almost at like 2K a day. I think, actually no, I think one of them is like 1.3K and then another one's like 1.6K, I believe. But traffic seems to be dying down a little bit, which is very, very good. I'm going to, let me see here. It's always a hassle pulling up trip oil because it takes like a million years to load. But I'm going to see what the store rev is. Yeah, one store is at 1.1K. Another store is at 1.7K. And then another store is, wait, what was the third one? Third store is at like, I believe like $200 in rev or something like that. It's $168 in rev. So super simple, super easy. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna continue to let these cook. I'll give you guys a little update at the end of the day today when the stores are actually like completely kind of like, we have the full P&L. I didn't do a P&L last night because I was low-key so tired. I didn't. So I'll give you guys a P&L check tonight for yesterday and today. But anyway, I'm chilling in the car, I'm chilling in the whip. Life is good. Now let's head off and go get some more work done with the boys.
Okay, so we made it to this little sky lounge in my boy's building. This is absolutely nutty. We're on like the 54th floor right now. Oh, we made it to the Gyukaku. Okay. So, yo, can y'all chill? Bro, look at the camera like you're about to. Why are you puffing out your chest like that? I'm not. What's that game? Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Do I know you? What the fuck? Sir, what did you just say to me? Sir, what did you just say to me? Okay. I think if we were to categorize every single dropshipper here, we have Gupta dropshipper, Netis Cum, Unk dropshipper, and then we have paramedic get flashed. Paramedic get flashed. It's the entire gang.
Indian DMCA everybody. There you go. That's all you.
There's no service. Oh, I saw this shit on Twitter. Okay, how's it going, everybody? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to do an update last night, and then I also forgot to do a store update on the night before that too. Right now, it is Friday. Hooray! It's 11:40 a.m. I have calls to take at 1 and 3. So it also means traffic is going to be super bad today, which also means going to the gym is not going to be a very fun task. So I either go to the gym now. No, I can't. I gotta go to the gym later. Yeah, I gotta go to the gym later. I might just go to the gym super late at night today. But anyway, let's do some quick updates. So, how have the stores been doing? They've been actually doing really fucking good. Profit margins have been a little bit up and down, especially because right now, as of me recording this right now, tariffs are in a very weird position. I am currently in contact with 3 different suppliers. I have one supplier who have already raised tariffs on me by like 100%. And then I have another supplier who's like only raised tariffs on me by like, I'm selling a product that's like a sourcing cost of $11. They like rose it to like 13. And then I have another supplier who like specializes in reducing the cost of tariffs by basically packaging all of my orders together and then ship it into a US warehouse. And like they haven't given me a quote yet because they're like, oh, we don't know if tariffs are final yet. So I'm in a very weird position where like I'm bringing in a lot of orders every single day, and I don't know like what my actual sourcing cost is, or if it'll increase, if it won't increase, if tariffs are even happening in the first place. So it's a very, very weird situation to be in. But I guess we just have to kind of wait it out and see. So going into what our store did 2 days ago, we literally had this store right here. This was 2 days ago, by the way. This was not last night, this was 2 nights ago. We did 1.8K in revenue, you can see right there, and we literally made $0 in profit. Our net margin was literally $0. This was a day where like this store was like scaling, and then we got a bunch of ads banned. That's also one issue that we've been running into recently with this store and the next store I'll show you guys, is we get a lot of ads rejected. They'll run for a couple of days and they'll get rejected. And then basically what I have to do is I have to put the ads back in review, and then they'll get approved again. But then a couple days later, they'll then get rejected again. So we kind of just like have to continue to make sure our top winning ads just aren't getting banned. And that's why that day was so bad. But you can see here, yesterday we did 2.3K on the day. 1.25K spent on ads for a 13% net margin, total profit of $299. Once again, I'm trying to get our profit margins up and running. But yeah, that was basically last night, and that was only for one store. So moving on to the second store as well. By the way, I got my electrolytes right here, so we are staying hydrated. Going into this store right here 2 nights ago, you can see we did 1.6K in total sales. Our total profit was $164, and it was a 10% net margin, so not bad. But then funny enough, for this store that I just showed you guys, yesterday, it kind of did what the first store I just showed you guys did 2 days ago. It was like fucking break even. You can see we did 1.4K spent in sales, and we literally have a net profit of -$4. So kind of shitty, I know, but once again, top ads getting rejected. We're trying to cook it up. Now, the third and final store, the one that like I showed you guys that we tried scaling up, and it just gave like the most shitty metrics ever. Like we tried scaling it up and like literally fucking shit in the bed. I decided to descale heavily on this store and only like do $100 daily budget, and it started cooking yesterday. We are at $228 in sales, 2.38 ROAS, $76 in profit for literally a 33% net margin. So you can kind of see sometimes products don't want to be scaled. So we basically just have to scale it back, and then obviously it's now performing really well, so we need to find ads that are scalable. But anyway, that's kind of an update on all the stores. I'm probably gonna get some work done for the next couple of hours, just chill here, and just grind it out. So let's get it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So it's currently nighttime, 9:30 p.m. It's one of those early nights where I'm tired and I just should go to sleep. It's a Friday night, and yes, people are going out, but I'm just staying in. I don't really feel like going out. I have a yacht event tomorrow, so. Okay, not gonna lie, I was low-key in flow state and I was working, but now it's time to go on a yacht. Time right now is 3:30 p.m. I have not gone to the gym yet. I've literally just been working since I woke up. I DoorDashed some food because I ran out of food in my fridge. So after this whole yacht event, I need to get my work done that I paused. I actually brought my laptop, it's in the frunk. I don't know if I'm gonna work on a fucking yacht though. But anyway, I gotta go to the gym afterwards. Gotta hit up, what do you call it? The grocery store. But this is the yacht fit. You know, I mean, dressing nice is very, very good. I don't get how people be dressing up in those. I don't know. People like, let me just show y'all my yacht fit. This is literally my gym fit, bro. Like, I'm not the type of person to hop on a yacht and wear those fucking collared tees like this and that. I probably am. I just don't have any. But yeah, this is basically my yacht fit. Rolex, and literally what my gym outfits look like every single day. My two favorite vibes in life are, number one, when it's raining and there's absolutely nobody out doing anything, and it's like a very gloomy, dark day, and like it kind of gives me a lot of motivation to do shit and get ahead of other people. And then two, when it's like a crystal clear ass, beautiful, sunny, glorious day and people are just happy out and about doing shit. Those are my two favorite type of days. It's not like, nothing in between. Today's just one of those days where like people just like are out about doing shit. I love like doing active shit. I love going about and doing things. And so I love it when people are like just out and about doing things, you know? It's amazing. Anyway though, let us go ahead and hop on a yacht. Dude, I appreciate you letting us on your boat, man.
Bro, this is the most simple boat.
I actually don't mind this boat. It's actually not a bad boat.
This is like when you ask your mom for like a McLaren for your birthday, and then she gets you like a Honda Civic.
Okay, well,
No, actually, yeah.
no, most moms would not give them a fucking
We got
McLaren.
a McLaren of boats.
We have jet skis?
Yeah, go get on this shit.
Jet skis, fire views. That's another boat in our fleet right there.
That's what it's supposed to be on.
And then the third one we have in our fleet is right there. This is pretty much the inside of the boat. Dude, it's not bad. It says guns, gold. It says gold, God, and Trump. That's what that sign. That's what this flag right there says. You know what's crazy though, bro? Just look at these houses like on the water. Like you cannot tell me this is like the most nutty, like especially with that boat in our fleet right there. It's like sailing along the water too. Dude, like come on. It's a freaking Saturday, bro. You see Brickell all the way down there. That's the Aston Martin building. Gotta zoom in. Man, fuck you, zoom in, boy. Brickell all the way down there. We set up. I asked the Instagram account like all the store. I didn't know that Instagram account was It's so crazy. It's the first time that Miami money has ever gone on a yacht.
Yeah.
And it took 4 boats coming out and all of it being free.
We're actually so poor.
What the fuck we got going on? We have 1 boat, attached to 2 boat, attached to 3 boat, attached to 4 boat, attached to 2 mini boat, in the middle of nowhere.
Vlogging? YouTube? What's good? What's good?
Tell the people who you are.
I'm Junior. I can call me Junior Stacking. I do $1 million a month.
Wait, can I put this on the plate?
Supposed to be in high school right now. I'm 18.
Wait, what grade is that? What grade is that in high school?
Senior.
Senior in high school, doing $1 million a month.
Yes, sir. My parents are proud of me, bro. That's all that matters.
A senior in high school is doing $1 million a month.
Thank you.
That's fucked.
Nigga, I'll eat you.
What's the secret?
Bro. Just God. It's God first always.
God, I got it like that.
Work. Just work. Just keep working, bro.
What's how long have you been in econ for?
Since I was 16.
So 2 years.
Yeah.
When did stuff really start to pick up for you?
I'm not gonna lie, I got really lucky from day one. I used to sell shoes when I was 15. So, I've been there for like a good, like, in business for a good, like, 3-4 years. It picked up, like, from day one. I mean, my first 100K, my first store ever. With organic, though.
That's fire. So a lot of people are gonna hear that and be like, oh, he was born with the gift to be successful. He got lucky in his first store. That's why I'm never gonna do well. Why did you do well in your first store, and why are other people not gonna do well in their first store?
I had experience, and I just kept going anyways, bro. I just kept going. Like, I'm not a quitter, bro. I've always been a guy to, like, you just keep going, bro. That's always how it's been. And also, I have God, bro. I have God. Like, if you have God, you'll always go far, bro. Regardless.
I like that.
Good mindset, too.
I like that a lot. Fire. Yeah, okay, fire. So I'm on the event. I'll let you take it away. You basically came up to me. You were like, you recognized me, but how do you know me, bro?
Dude, 2 years ago, Value Club, I remember, dude. We're sitting in a call together. Ben's putting up his Shopify ticket, dude. It was funny, dude. And, dude, that's honestly when I actually first started doing dropshipping in a Discord community. Like, first joined Value Club, and then, like, dude, there's tons of people met there. Met you, and then, like, honestly from there, just started networking with some more other people. Took some time because there's good information, bad. Eventually got on the right path because, you know, I crossed all over, and then here we are now.
Bro, that's fire. Now we're on the same yacht together. What would you say? What's the highest month you've done since in ecom?
This month.
What is it?
It's about to be $1 million revenue this month.
God, dude.
No reoccurring, by the way.
Oh my God, this is all new acquisition. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That is crazy. And you told me your Discord name too, and I literally recognized it.
Yeah, dude.
Which is so crazy.
It's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. And we somehow end up on the same yacht. I'm living life. I'm moving out here.
It's crazy, dude.
You're thinking about moving out here in Puerto Rico.
Honestly, you just gotta like walk in, put in the work, and then dude, like stuff happens.
Yeah, I'd say for the people watching the video, not even like my community, but like just communities in general. Would you say buying communities in general was like how you excelled?
Honestly, yeah. Basically, I did not join a Discord beforehand at all.
Yeah.
Like at all, dude. It's like if you're gonna try and figure out everything yourself, it's a slow game. We're in the age of the internet. Just communicate, talk to other people, hear other ideas, everything. Networking is huge, dude. That's how I'm sitting on a yacht within like the last year and a half. Network is huge.
That is true, bro. That's fire. And when you say, okay, you're gonna do $1 million this month, what would you say is like the biggest thing that got you to $1 million? Like what?
Creatives. Like creatives are huge. I think the number one thing we changed is just putting out more creatives than everybody else. Like the input, photos, videos, everything, and then also when you want to get to those higher scales, you then have to start getting more targeted with your target avatar, angle, everything like that. You have to start getting a little bit more targeted, but
dude, that's so
if I had to say one thing to some new guy, just do more creatives, do more.
That's
and not enough people test. They don't test enough creatives.
They don't test.
And then they're like, oh, the product doesn't work. It's not the product. It's just that you didn't test enough angles, you didn't test enough creatives. And that's kind of it. I mean, when you want to get those 8 and 9 figure months, a little bit more caveats, you got to get more fine-tuned with your marketing. Maybe implement some MLR, doesn't help in a good way. But at the end of the day, dude, there's always levels to things. That's why we're on a networking party, meeting with other people, getting to higher scales.
Bro, that's actually so sick. That's so sick. Now this is literally our view at 7 p.m. with the sunset over there, literally golden sky.
You look familiar as fuck, bro.
Yeah. I've been posting a lot. What's your name?
Jose.
Jose, good to meet you, Ben. Yeah. Okay, drop some wisdom to the people. How are you literally able to make 6 figures in profit a month? dropshipping?
Hey, Brittany, how many people
You know how little percentage of people on this planet are able to achieve that?
I know.
6 figures a month in profit with dropshipping. How are you able to do it? What's one thing that you would say got you from 5 figures a month in profit to 6?
Let's go, guys.
I already asked Junior this question, by the way. I already interviewed Junior on this.
All right. Okay, done.
I think it's
Copy, I want to lose you
a
up.
bit of mindset and cash flow. And there's multiple variables.
Okay.
You ready?
What would you say, like?
I got two. No, this one's yours. I got one.
Dude, it's in my face, bro.
You ready?
It's in my face.
Oh my god.
Alright. Okay. We'll do a more applicable question, right? For anyone watching
ready?
who's
You only
like,
have
bro,
one line,
I'm
right?
like, I have $1,000 to my
Let's
name.
go, I
I've been
need to go.
testing products for the past 2 years. How the fuck are you able to find a winner like in every 1 to 4 product you test? Like how? Like literally how,
All right.
bro? 4. Like what's like a how? You know what I mean?
So for me, it's the difference that a lot of these guys watching this
Brittany,
video right now
light me up.
don't have a winner. So you guys are spam testing all the time. Like some of you guys watching this probably do 2-3 product tests a day if you're going that crazy.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm in a position now where I actually don't need to test that much. I have multiple stores, multiple winners that are doing well. So when I test a product,
4,
I
5,
need, like
7,
I wait for the perfect product to come across my desk. Yeah, I wait for the perfect product to cross my desk. The event was good though. Shout out Phoenix. These guys did a good job on their event.
Anyway, so
I was just talking about how I wait for like the perfect product to come across my desk.
yes.
And I don't have to just spam test.
So you don't really complain when one product does well. You do everything in your power to try to make that one product work.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, like, it's fine. I'll sit around and I'll wait for the next right product to come across my desk because, again, I don't have to spam test products. I can make a lot of money off my current stores, and then if something good comes along on my Spy Tools or wherever, I'll run it up. And
Using Spy Crew, of course.
yes, I
Using Spy Crew. Using Spy Crew. Anyway, but you'd basically say, I'd say the reason why you're able to be that confident in your ability to test products is your product research method is
No.
strong.
My product research method
It's strong.
isn't anything.
It's strong.
It's strong.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
It's
You have
strong but
confidence.
simple. Strong but simple.
Exactly. It's simple, but you have confidence in the product you test.
Always, yeah. Otherwise
Exactly.
I wouldn't test
A
it.
lot of people don't have confidence. And so you need to find more intentional products.
Stop being that guy that'll test a product and say, I hope this works, or I hopefully this is the one.
Use
Because
data-backed decisions.
exactly.
If it don't make sense, it don't make money.
Be like delusionally confident in your product test, and even if it doesn't work, still have that same confidence for every product test moving forward.
Do we kiss now or what?
You ride off into the sunset.
This is literally
That would be a nice shot with the boat right there.
Wait, should I take it down with my girl? Is that too much?
Should I just start?
I'm down, bro. This is the captain. The captain right there. That's the captain. The captain of the dropshipper boat.
Yeah.
If he was to crash his boat, there'd be millions of dollars in Facebook ads just being run unprofitably for the next years to come. Bro, it's testing day. It's testing day, bro. Chill the fuck out. It's testing day. Oh! Zero purchase. Yo, we're watching my case study at Go. Case study at Go. Yo. The manual P&L sheet was different, bro.
That's crazy.
This is the manual P&L sheet.
There's some commentary.
This was the first 100 grand I ever made profit online at like 17. This is first store I ran up in the United Kingdom. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's now the next morning after everything that happened last night. Fun little week in my life. I'm gonna end the video here. As always, if y'all want Spy Tools or actually want to learn how to do product research and don't want to pay full price for all of these Spy Tools that you literally see online, get Spy Crew, 34 bucks a month. Makes literally product research so easy, so simple. If you want winning products sent to you, get Dropshipping from literally Chinese suppliers giving you Chinese winners. A lot of stuff is going on with tariffs right now. I know it's a crazy time, but I promise you it's gonna kind of settle out. Things are gonna get a lot better.
I'm keeping my students, my uni students, my accelerator students completely up to date. But lucky for you guys, I made a free video on basically dropshipping in 2025 and what I believe is like the best thing to kind of do. So I'll leave a video for that down below. It's completely free to watch. If you guys are interested in the uni, I also do recommend you guys watch that video as well. But feel free to watch that video. It's made by me, made it not too long ago. It's just, you know, some sauce for you guys. I'd say also, if you want to follow my Instagram, you can most definitely do that as well. I post a lot on Instagram. But other than that, I am about to go to the gym. I will catch y'all in next week's video, and peace.